Hi, welcome. I'm Jessie Walters from Charles Rutenberg. We're here today with Liliana Warr. She's our special guest. She's from Showhomes, Tampa, and we're going to talk about basically how you got into the business. Just tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay, so long story,
Yeah?
but I'll make it short.
No, we have all time.
Okay.
You have 17 minutes to tell us about. No, I was kidding.
Okay, no, I don't know how much people are interested about my life story, but mostly about how I get to be in this kind of business.
Right.
I worked for 20 years in fashion industry in Milano, so
Right.
pretty fancy.
Yeah.
And
That's a nice resume. Milan. Nice.
Yes, but it was beautiful. I was
Yeah.
in the boring side of fashion, so I was more in the
There is a boring side.
Yes, it was mostly logistics part.
Okay.
So I was creating the production for biggest names in Milano,
Nice.
like Max Mara, Valentino, Phil,
Wow, that's-
like big names.
Yeah.
So they entrust me with their production, and I have to do a quality control and all this stuff. The best part of my business was in the beginning of season. I had the full collection in my size.
Oh, nice.
Oh my gosh! I
Oh
was
my
the best
gosh. That's worth just doing the job,
That was the best part that I really
Yeah.
enjoyed.
Yeah. So you have an eye for fashion and for, the what's coming up and the styles, which crosses over into the homes, right?
Exactly. This
So-
is like the story. So when I moved in United States a little bit different with fashion. It's mostly of the production is made in China and other far countries. So I couldn't fit myself in this industry here. So okay,
Right.
what is the closest industry to bring beauty in people's lives?
Right. Oh, yeah. Nice.
So that is
Nice.
the story and how I get into.
I always feel like,
homes.
this is totally off subject, but I always feel like Europe gets the styles before we get the styles. Like, so if you see someone in England wearing something and you're like, why are they wearing that? Then next year we're wearing it. You know what I mean? And actually in Florida, it's 2 years later, but in New York, they're wearing it like 6 months later, But it seems like
true.
it's France and England and other European get the styles and they go out with the, with the fashion,
But the fashion industry is very interesting because, whatever you see today out in the market as colors or combinations are created in a drawing board 2 years earlier.
Oh, wow.
Because my ex-husband, he owned a yarn factory. So
Oh,
he
okay.
was making yarn factory. So the yarn are the one that he used to do the fabric. So they were creating the color palettes 2 years before
Oh,
we'll
that's
see it
interesting.
in. I knew 2 years prior
Oh, wow.
what would be the colors.
You're like
And then-
buying the stuff that's not in style, and then all of a sudden you have it all.
Exactly. So that was interesting. And
Yeah.
it takes a lot of programming organization, and
Yeah.
it's not an easy. So it looks fancy,
Right.
But behind it's a lot of work.
Yeah, that's pretty much life. I think everything is a lot of work,
Yes,
I know because even, as being a realtor right now with the real estate market, people are like, oh, you just must be, people must just be handing you money. But you have to, like, if I don't have them for sale listings, of course, we're getting like 8 to 15 offers on just having a listing, which is great. So I would say, but still, you have to market your house. You have to advertise the house. You have to make sure you get the people in, make sure they're all qualified. There's certain things that have to be done. And so that's when we were talking about, so what you actually do is get more value out of the homes, right? Is what you were saying as far as?
I was saying, like, I think because the market it is right now, a
Yeah.
lot of people risk to lose money by missing out of making more money. So, like, for
Right.
me, in my mind, when you leave the money on the table, means you lost that money.
Right,
And if you don't know about this, doesn't matter. You still lose that money.
right.
And there is a way when we work with realtors like you that you're professional and you know new business, not a person that just got a license and
Yeah.
that just look for a listing or for a buyer.
Yeah.
So you have always
That's-
the best interest of the seller.
I was saying I have to lie about how many years I've been selling now. So just say 10, because the older, the longer I say, the older it makes me. So I've really been in business 16 years, but I'm going to start telling everybody 10, so it doesn't age me out as bad as.
Yeah.
They're like,
yeah.
she must know everything. She's been in the business so long,
It has the good parts to be in business
Yeah.
long
Yeah, it
because
does.
you
I'm
saw
just kidding.
everything.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
And sellers as well as buyer needs to be helped.
Right.
A lot of time, like in real estate, soccer, and politics, everybody knows everything.
Right. Yeah, that's true. I like that.
You know,
I like that. Yeah.
Yes, but you have experience and you saw everything. And when somebody trusts you and trusts you with their home to buy or sell, they should listen to you because you have their best interest in mind. So.
Right, right. And when you go to someone's house, and like when I go to someone's house, they'll ask me, do I need to do that? And I'll say, you don't need to do anything, but if you want to get that extra value, like we were saying, then you're going to take that extra time, and that's where you come in to show them what they could do to improve the extra value and, or find that extra value in their home. Because I know a lot of people with the market, the way it is, they just throw it up for sale and then they feel like they don't have to do one thing to it, which one of my customers, I just would talk to them about just doing just curb appeal. The inside of the house looks real nice, but the outside looks really dry. Some flowers, stuff like that. And he ended up spending a couple $100. It wasn't like he ended up spending $1,000 or something like that, but a couple $100 makes, where you see the sign, honey, stop the car. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then people will look and they say, oh, wow, it looks so pretty. Look at the flowers. And they're not really, it's like for them, it's a whole, they're taking in everything. You have your color. It's like really appealing to them, the curb appeal, not just the house, oh, it looks like it's painted, the mulch and the flowers and the hanging baskets, just stuff like that. It does make a difference, So that's pretty neat. So I was asking, how long have you guys been in business you're out of Pasco County, right?
We have the warehouse. We operate from Port Richey. We operate in Pinellas, Pasco, and Hillsborough. So all three counties, yes.
Okay. Do you guys go to Hernando too, or?
Oh, not for now.
Not for now. Okay.
Not for now.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's me too. I go to Pinellas, Hillsborough, Pasco, but I go to Hernando too.
Yeah.
And try to keep that in my realm. And then for family, I go to Citrus too sometimes. But that's a whole
lot of miles.
Yeah.
I already put like 40,000 miles
yeah.
a year. So.
I have to love you to go to Citrus. Just so you know, if you're one of my customers and you ask me to go to Citrus, because Citrus it has its a separate MLS. Mm-hmm. So they make it a little.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Hernando has a separate MLS too. But they make it a little bit, they call it reciprocal, where you can get on there a little easier as far as the Hernando MLS. But the Citrus MLS is, more difficult to get on and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's my reason. So we were talking about, so it's actually considered a franchise, your business?
Yes, we are franchise, a local franchise.
Oh, okay.
Locally owned. So we are absolutely independent. We run the business and you create a product and the style as we please.
Okay, so tell me what I know the branches we were talking about, like, tell me what you actually, what your actual business does, because we learned about you.
Yes.
Superstar, designer, and then, but what is your business? Like, what do you do in the houses?
Okay, so first of all, I will start to not what we do, but what we give to the benefits for the sellers.
Right.
So, like a lot of time the sellers, as you said, they think they don't need to do anything in the house, but they miss some of the most important points. Mm-hmm. First of all, like I make an analogy. When you want to sell your car to the dealership, no, the used car are very high priced.
Right.
But still, before you go to the dealership, what is your last stop?
Right. Yeah.
You go to clean it up.
Yeah, clean that car.
Yes.
It looks the best it's ever looked since you own it the day you sell it.
Correct. And you do this, and you don't think twice to do that.
Right.
And you hope to negotiate at $500 more.
Right.
And after you put a house on the market for $300,000 or $400,000, it's deserve a little bit of details.
Right.
And when we talk about the house, it counts everything. Why counts? Because as every single purchase, it's emotional.
Right.
I have probably 20 pair of black shoes.
Yeah.
I don't need 20 pair of black shoes.
Right.
But I walk in the store and I see a pair of shoes that I like it.
It's like you're my twin sister. I understand this.
Yes. I look at it and say, oh, they're beautiful. So I feel the emotion.
I say, I need you in my life. And I talk to the shoes and I try,
Correct.
Yeah.
And what you do after, you find the reason why to buy those.
Right. Justify it. Yeah.
Yeah, justify. So for the left brain, it's emotional. I like. And the right brain say emotion, logically why I want. So I need this 28 pair of black shoes
To go
because
with-
we'd
to
go
go
with
to-
that
Yeah,
exactly.
I'm going to go here with those. Yeah.
Exactly. So when you buy a house, it's not an impulse purchase, but we still have left and right
Yeah,
brain.
all your senses to appeal to, right?
Correct. So
Right.
statistics shows somebody decides in the first 6 seconds if they're going to buy that house or not.
Oh, okay.
First 6 seconds.
Okay.
So if they love what they see, left brain,
Yeah.
they find the reason why they want to buy that house.
Right.
Okay.
Mhm.
Oh, it's lovely. I like the layout. I like the neighborhood. I
Yeah.
like this because they have to tell to the parents, the neighbors,
Yeah,
to the
yeah.
friends, to everything else.
Yeah.
Now think about the other way around. Something turns them off.
Yeah.
Like that plant in front of the house, like you say, the landscape
Right.
opens the door, offensive
Smells.
smell.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Whatever
Right.
turns them off, what they do the next 10 minutes with the right hand, they find a reason not to buy the house.
Right.
Or because it's this kind of market we are right now,
Mhm.
they find a reason why to offer less.
Right. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
so
No,
we
you're right.
have, yes, so we have here the sellers that said, okay, I can sell this house, let's say for 300,000,
Mhm.
and I think it's worth.
Mhm.
And I have a buyer that walks in a house, and if they love this house, they say, I give you 350.
Right.
So that $50,000 is a missing income from the seller,
Right.
and we don't want that.
Right. Right.
We want that seller to get the maximum out of
Yeah.
the sale.
Right, exactly. Yeah, and it makes sense. And it does. That is funny when you're saying 6 seconds because I don't. When they do walk in, you can kind of see like body language. You know, like if you see the arms crossed, and you know what I mean, and they're like, and they're leaning back. You might as well just you walked in. You might as well just walk back out.
Correct.
Yeah, and then too, another like sellers will say they were in my house for an hour and I wanted to go back in, and that's a good sign. If someone's in your house, they're picturing themselves in your house, and that's why
They find a reason to buy the house.
right. But if they're in there for 15 minutes, or maybe 5 minutes, it's not like you said. They'll walk in and they'll say, "This one just doesn't do it for me. Let's go." And then the sellers are like, "I spent all this time cleaning the house, and I took my dogs out, I did all this stuff, and now I feel like they were only here for 5 minutes." Well, and that's where you come in. What can you do to keep them in the house? And I know we have pictures up too. I don't know if we'll put them up this time or on the next section of this. But there's some. You kind of see here. So tell me what you did in this picture.
Okay, so this house is a condo here in Clearwater.
Oh, okay.
And it was on the market and sold for they was under contract for 200,000.
Okay.
And in the situation on the left hand side.
Right.
Okay?
See the orange carpet.
And exactly. So they went under contract. It was an estate situation. The son from Chicago. And he accepted the offer. And after the inspection, they come out that the plumbing needs to be redone.
Okay.
And they want the $10,000 discount.
Right. Okay.
And the seller said, must be another way. I'm not selling this for $190.
Okay. And then.
So they hire a good realtor that worked with us, that they used to work with us. And I say, don't worry, we're getting you $270, not $200.
Oh, wow.
So we went in and we took care.
Is this still the same one?
No, it's a different house.
Okay,
This is in Seminole Heights.
Okay.
So we went in. So because what we do, we walk in a house with the buyer's hat.
Right.
So we look around and say, what are the objections a buyer may have? What's turns them off?
Right.
Okay. And after we put the designer glasses and see how we fix that in the most inexpensive way.
Right. Yeah, that's good. That looked beautiful. It looked really nice. Yeah. So when I go in, I go in and I kind of like depersonalize the house, and then you guys go in and make it into looking like a designer. Like a designer went in, which you are actually a designer. Yes. So it's the real deal. She's not faking it.
Yeah. We do actually much more. So we rip up the carpet.
Right.
So we put the new carpet. We put the carpet in the bedrooms, neutral carpet in the bedrooms, and laminate floor,
Right.
waterproof laminate floor in
Oh, look at the
everywhere
kitchen.
else.
Right.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And we paint. We remove the wallpaper.
Okay. Yeah. I've seen the wallpaper
Yes,
too.
we remove the wallpaper, neutralize, paint all over through, and stage after that.
Okay.
They got an offer at 270.
Oh, that's awesome.
So,
So you're like what is it? The proof is in the pudding. You can kind of see that it was beautiful. So when you're doing that, so are you giving on the furniture? Are they buying the furniture? Are they renting the furniture? Are the staging furniture?
it's our furniture.
It's your furniture.
So we
Okay.
bring it in for the showings. We take photography.
Right.
So it's professional photography and leave it there for during the showings until the house goes under contract. Once based on contract, all the contingency gone. We
Take it out.
back.
Okay. And then, and when you take it out, how long I know like most closings are 30 days. So how long do you guys take to actually remove it? Is it within a couple of days after the closing?
We
or the
ask
closing day?
we do several stagings a day and de-staging. So for us, the ideal will be to have at least a week notice.
Okay, to get it all
so
out
we
and
can
stuff.
put it in the schedule. But we get out immediately, so it's not in the.
Do you
2
guys
hours.
ever have it where you can purchase because I mean, I know a lot of people will say, oh my gosh, it looks so great. I just want to keep it all. Do you have, yeah.
Yes. several
Yeah, I have
times. They
so many.
want turkey.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I have so many. And you know what's funny is the show homes, I think in like some of the like Starkey Ranch neighborhoods and stuff like that. I went to I won't mention builders, but they have kits for each room. So, when you would go as a realtor, you would see these beautiful layouts and stuff like that. But then if you also go to another, they have the same exact boxes and it has it labeled. So I thought I would meet someone like yourself, a designer who was making this bedroom look like just fantastic. When I went in, there was like, they had the kit, said like bedroom, you know what I mean? And they were kind of like just hanging up it was exactly fit perfect. It looked great. But then when I went to the next, that same builder, I'm trying not to mention the name, they had the same exact bedroom and the same exact, so it was just basically like a kit. So there was one designer who designed it one house, which, I mean, as far as what you guys do, each house is individual, each size is different, so you're really having to use your creative side.
We talk with the house.
Right.
So we walk in the house and say, okay, what this house requires, and we create the design for that house, the color, the vibe, and also look what a house needs to be solved.
Right, and looking modern and stuff. Yeah, so we have more pictures to show, and we're gonna put your website up too on the next section. So we're gonna take like a 5-second break here, and we'll be right back. I just want to thank Nightberry Title Services for sponsoring us, and Delynn Gaston from the mortgage firm. Thanks, guys, and we'll be right back. Hi, I'm Jessie Walters with Charles Rutenberg. Today I have Liliana Warr. She's from Showhomes, Tampa, and she's talking to us about basically how to get more value out of your home, even in this crazy market for sellers where it's so good, how to even get extra funds. She's helping me out with staging homes, with actually getting more value and showing different ideas to my customers and stuff, as we were just talking about. And we have pictures, before and after pictures, that are going to come up to kind of show you her work and stuff. But we were talking about your website and your services. Not only does she go in and was a designer, and still is a designer, but was a fashion designer, because she goes into your house like this. Tell me about just different ones. This is beautiful. This looks like a $1 million home, so nice.
Yes. We do as a company, staging is just the last piece of what we are doing.
Right.
We do much more than staging.
Right.
So we start from the entryway, like the curb appeal. I see, okay, because the curb appeal is the first pictures on MLS.
Right.
If that picture is boring and
Yeah,
uninvited,
true.
you may get less showings than
True. First one in. Yeah.
correct, because people scroll it's pictures live, like everybody looks online for pictures.
Yeah.
And if they like the first pictures, they say, okay, let me see the next
Right.
one. If they don't like the first pictures, they say next listing.
That's usually, I try to get a good first picture and a good last picture. You know, like if it's a pool, I'll usually put it first, second, third in, but then I'll put the pool at the end too. So it's like because usually people are with the pools too, you know.
Correct.
But that's true. So you have, because I keep saying staging, but like you're saying it's so much more. So tell me, so you have a home, it's like a shell, and then you walk in and you're talking from floors to walls to everything.
Everything. So we are doing right now 2 homes in Seminole Heights.
Okay.
And one, it's like all the traditional, Seminole Heights homes. And one of the homes, beautiful home, overgrown outside with all the tree, like literally overgrown.
Okay.
The fences were not fixed. They look like in despair.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go inside of the house. They have some leaks on the ceilings. They have the walls. They're dinged.
Marks on the walls.
Marks on the walls. Yes. So we went in and we did we start Saturday, and we finish the exterior. So we clean up all the exterior. We we remove all the dead plants, dead trees, and everything. So we clean up everything. They had like a beautiful old bricks, like the walks.
Yeah.
So we cleaned that out because you couldn't see before the bricks.
Okay.
So create that character.
Yeah, because those do have character. I mean, that's why a lot of people like the neighborhood there.
Correct.
Because they all have this kind of like the same type of curb appeal, but like you said, you can really bring the character out in them.
Yeah, so we removed that. So we're done with exterior, and we start Saturday. And inside, we already paint the ceilings. We already start to paint the walls.
Nice.
We have a bathroom. The tub didn't look really good. And it cost a lot of money to redo.
Is that the one that you sent with a picture with it had the yellow tile? Was it that one?
No, this is a new one.
Oh, okay, that was a good example. Yeah,
we are working right now on this one.
Okay.
And imagine this is where we come. I'm not going to replace a bathroom or a tap.
Right.
We clean it up, we sand it down, and we're resurfacing.
Okay.
So you don't pay $5,000 to do this. You pay $500.
Right. That's better.
To make it look. And once we finish everything, we bring the staging.
Right. That's nice.
And
so it's a package. That's
correct.
Great.
So all the project is no drama.
Right.
Leave the drama to Liliana became a brand.
I like that. Very nice.
Yes.
That's in life, right? Leave the drama to Liliana.
Yes,
that's awesome.
Exactly. So we just I give the realtor the photography after we done. So the realtor just give us the initial key and the lockbox.
Right.
We get take care of everything.
That's nice.
And send the photography in the end with no control, no headaches. We send updates daily.
Right.
So where we are with the project.
Nice.
With the pictures, the Dropbox pictures with link where we are at.
You're going to have people not want to sell their house after you guys are done.
Happen.
Yeah, I can imagine. Because they're like, oh, I want to get out of this place, at this dump, and then all of a sudden it's beautiful. People are like, oh, never mind,
Yeah.
There's a show like that, Bravo, I think, right?
Yeah.
So when you're in a house and you, so if you're a new realtor, that's what I was going to say, and you're getting the listing and you're a new realtor and you don't know what to do with the house, it's a mess, and the people, it's probably even better if they don't live there, obviously. Vacant homes are so much easier to...
Yeah, but not...
Yeah, that's in a perfect
80%
world.
80% of the homes are occupied, yes.
So we were talking about this earlier. So a lot of people don't have the initial money to put this out. They're already selling. They don't want to spend any more money. You can actually get your paycheck from when the closing day, right?
Correct.
So you don't have to, if you're a new realtor or if you're a seller trying to sell and you want your house to get tip-top condition, most money, you can just actually pay on your closing day. So that's actually good. Out of the proceeds.
So
you more money to pay out. Yeah,
exactly.
That's awesome. Yeah. So that is pretty neat. So we were going to throw some of the pictures so you could explain the those two. So where's this one with similar heights too?
No, I think
This
it's
is-
the one with the orange
Fern?
carpet.
Oh, it is. It's orange
Yes,
carpet.
right
Okay.
now it's we change the flooring,
Oh,
we put the
okay.
carpet, we paint, we remove
Gosh,
the
it's a difference.
wallpaper that was flowery,
Yeah.
and stage.
Yeah, that looks great.
This is in Seminole Heights.
Okay.
That was another house. We did the flooring here and painting as well.
Yeah, it looks nice. That's pretty.
Yes, and yes, this is the bathroom before.
Okay.
And the owners actually want to redo the bathroom.
Oh, okay.
And what we did, this is the bedroom, the before the bedroom that I showed.
Oh,
the
right. Same bedroom.
Yes,
Okay.
like it's a big
Wow.
difference.
Yeah, that is a big difference.
And this is the bathroom, the after the
Oh my
bathroom. Like the
gosh.
one that you see the picture before.
Yeah.
And this is what
Oh
we
my
did.
gosh, I didn't know that was the same one. That looks amazing.
Yes, and you know what we did? The only things we did here, we changed the vanity and the floor.
Oh
And
wow! So it's the same tile from that was
Yes,
in there.
it was there,
Oh
but-
wow!
and
They covered it up with the shower curtains and the rugs and the.
Correct.
Oh, wow.
And the owner actually, when I met the owner, they said, I have a budget of $10,000 to redo this bathroom.
Right.
And I'm looking at it, it's like, no, you're not.
Yeah, you're going to be able to go on vacation apparently. Yeah.
Exactly. So I saved that
Yeah.
that homeowner $10,000, but
Yeah.
don't let him do it. It's like it doesn't make sense financially to do it. You're not getting more money on the closing if you redo this bathroom.
Right, exactly. Yeah, it looked amazing. So this is what on the left, that's what my office looks like on the left after tax season today. It looks almost like I thought it was my office for a second, but yeah, it's hilarious. But
So it's a simple
tell-
kitchen. We just changed the flooring. They had
Okay.
linoleum on the flooring.
oh, okay.
So we changed
Yeah,
the
the-
flooring here.
Yeah, and that plank that flooring is very popular. That's
this-
the bathroom I thought you were talking
Yeah,
about.
so the shower that
It looked like you
was-
put an insert or something over
No,
it.
we just clean it out and resurfacing.
Really?
Yes.
Oh,
and
wow.
This is look.
I
Perfect.
know. Oh my gosh, that looks amazing.
So it's when a
I
buyer.
thought you put a skin over it.
No, when the buyer
Oh.
walks in and see the shower like that,
Yeah.
he thinks it's a tear down.
Yeah.
When it's clean it out, it's completely different.
Yeah, it looks good.
And another things that we do, like of course the painting before
Yeah.
and after, and other things like the kitchen, painting the kitchen cabinets.
Yeah, that's a good one too. And adding some hardware.
Correct.
Yeah.
A lot of time you go in $1 million home, and they have beautiful kitchens,
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
what
they're
happened-
the old colors and
all colors, but they
Yeah.
have new kitchen. Replace
Right.
that kitchen with $100,000.
I know why. Yeah.
You know, you pay
Yeah.
$4,000 and you repaint the kitchen.
Right, exactly. Right. And that one, the last one that we had up, I think it was oh yeah, that's what I need to see. I need to see the after on the office. I don't think that was up there, but you need to send me that picture. Text me. Text me so I can get an idea what to do with my office. I feel like I should just probably burn it down. You know, it's so bad. But yeah, it's amazing what you can do. I know we were talking too on the break that I'm getting a listing and the listing, another realtor couldn't sell it. Well, right now in this market, and people are like, what do you mean another realtor couldn't sell it? Well, because the owner knows what it's worth. It's Harbor Island. It's a beautiful listing, but it's not selling, and that's where you could come in and help, you know, with what is the problems too. I mean, I've been doing it for so long, so I'm pretty good on like take that down and put that over there and do that. But like, you know, my main thing is to depersonalize it, because I think if you have your pictures of, you know, the picture walls always drive me nuts, which if there are 3 pictures and they're all matching frames, it sounds so bad, but if you have a silver frame and a gold frame and a brown frame and then another frame and a white frame and they're all on the same wall and every picture is your kids and first of all, you don't want your kids to be in the pictures, especially, you know, on the MLS, because, you know, there's weirdos out there and stuff. But second of all, when the person comes in, they look at it's your home. You've made it your home by this wall. You know, in their mindset, when they see all that, they just are already like, oh, who lives here? They live there. This is their house. So it's kind of like you're marking your territory almost with the picture wall. So I'm like, the first thing you have to do is take down these pictures, you know, and you explain, I mean, most people have beautiful families and it's something to be proud of. But when you're trying to sell your house, you have to make it so they can picture themselves there. And a lot of times I'll say, when I leave, like if I have a homeowner who's just really good at their house is perfect, and they don't need me, and unfortunately they don't need you. And I'm like, you guys did a good job. So I'm like, okay, what you need to do now is turn on every light in the house, turn the air conditioner on so it's comfortable and people want to stay. turn your jazz music on, have your lighting on. If there's a candle, so it smells good. But like there's, like you were saying, all those senses, a lot of people don't know that, and they get used to, you have 3 dogs and you say, my house doesn't, you know what I mean? And I have a couple stinky dogs at home too. And you know what I mean? It's like bird candles, wash your dogs. Make sure that when you walk into a home, it's somewhere that people want to stay. If they're running in and out, there might be an issue. If they're only 5 minutes in, like we were saying, and they're getting out real quick, there might be like a stinky issue. But yeah, so if you have a home and it's in this market and it's been on the actual market for quite some time, you might want to, call me and we can set up. So I'll go in and list your home. Liliana will go in and walk through and tell you this, we need to do this. And your whole thing is to save people money, which, I mean, that's usually, like right now there's a shortage on wood and building materials, and you're actually saving people money, which right now people, I feel like, not that they're taking advantage of people, but everybody is trying to get as much money as they can out of everything right now because the economy is looking so good right now, It
will not last forever.
I know.
It will not last forever, but our relationship will last forever.
Yes, exactly.
So I value more this.
Yes,
than $100 more in the pocket today.
Right. Yeah, I always go by if I see my like someone I've sold a house for or one of my buyers, I want to be able to say, hi, how are you? Not like, oh gosh, there they are. You know what I mean? Yeah. Or, oh no, yeah, don't let them see me, But yeah, you want it to be like their family kind of after, and I feel like most of the people I work with are friends after, That we were talking about too is the, when the market crashed and stuff, you had a lot of people, kind of like the same momentum going as of right now. But there was more inventory and people were buying like 3 houses at a time, and the mortgage lenders were just lending, and they had private lenders, just, cash hand over fist just to try to get the houses. And it was all at the highest part of the market. Well, the difference is now, I think too, that, totally off subject of, redoing the houses, but the interest rates are low. And this is making kind of like a small type of balance. But as soon as those interest rates they started just going up a little bit more and a little bit more. As soon as those interest rates go up to a certain point, the market could slow for sellers too. And when that happens, so not to be negative, but right now is a time and an opportunity for sellers. If you're thinking about selling, it's an awesome opportunity. There's hardly anything for sale. And then the actual homes you get that listed, you get between, like I was saying, between 8 to, sometimes like 30 offers now, depending on your price point. So if you're thinking of selling, now is an awesome opportunity to sell because you will get the max. The only problem is you need to have somewhere to go to. So make sure you either have a family member that you can stay there until you find another one,
We have situation. We are called in the homes. People like the experience in real estate.
Mm-hmm.
They get out of their house. They sell right now and go renting.
Yeah.
Because they say, I will never get this kind of money in other markets. So you're right. Whoever has even the border to sell the house, they should sell now.
Yeah, and it's if you've lived there for more than 2 years, all that profit's tax free. So it's a good time to sell. And then too, just want to point on this because we're running out of time, but she actually does. She actually can come into your house if you live in your house and you're just unhappy with your you're decorating, you can actually do that too.
Sure,
yeah.
We do that.
So that's something that you can actually, just you have your house and we've had different people on the show who just do like color coordination, who just do staging only. So, it's like some of the furniture, you can't really sit on it because it's staged, you know what I mean? So you can actually go into like real life situation and what's functional and say, this is probably best for you. Or like we were saying, just painting kitchen cabinet, just painting a bathroom cabinet, just changing flooring, and I think a lot of times people get used to like the way it looks, especially when you're living in there, you get used to that, like that shower that you had up, you could tell they just lived in the house, but when you come in and you have that separate eye, you know what I mean? You're just a non-biased person.
Everything jumps on you.
Yeah. And then your nose too, you know what I mean? So you're like, and you're saying like a lot of times when I walk into, especially foreclosed properties, they have the holes in the wall, and you'll notice the spots in the ceiling. The roof might be new now, but they never fixed the spot from when it was leaking, stuff like that. And if you have a good realtor, they'll point that out. But if you have Liliana, she can go in there and make it all work. So even if you buy a home that has problems, I feel like you could probably go in there and make it look like a designer home too.
Yes, and this is another point. Like the buyers right now, the market is short.
Yeah.
The buyers can actually afford to go in a house that is not moving ready.
Yeah.
And don't have the fear that they don't have the people to do it. We go in and out in 10 days or less.
Right.
So once you close, the day of the close, we're there, and
Yeah.
10 days later they can move in.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, so I have gosh, more than one buyer right now who patiently waiting, and they're like, "Oh, I don't want a project." But I mean, they could put it all over to you,
They
as you're
don't have
saying.
to touch it. Leave the drama to Liliana.
Yeah, I love that.
No worries.
I think you should change the whole company name to
it
that.
became a brand, believe me.
Yeah. Yeah, I know it's a franchise, but we're going to have to dump the franchise and just change it. Sorry, everybody else in your company, I know they'll all be like, wait a minute, what about us? But yeah, and on the website, you can see all the working parts that, obviously Liliana's not the one that's going to come out and paint your house. She's not the one that's going to move the furniture. You have a team, and the team is all on the website. You can see their pictures and everybody working together. So you have all this team together working, and then all your eyes on it. Everybody has, of course, you're the designer. You probably have
We have actually. I'm not the designers on the properties. We have designers, so they're amazing. We actually choose by HGTV the second season.
Oh wow!
Yeah, we do the second season, 100 Days Dream Home.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Your website.
So
Nice.
we do that. So
Yeah.
they choose us for the second season in a row. So, but our designers are just amazing.
Yeah, it is me. Well, thank you so much for coming on the show today. We appreciate you. So we're going to put Liliana's information up. If anybody needs any help whatsoever on designing, any questions, if you're just curious, you can give her a call. There's also a part on her website to get a free quote too. So if you just want a quote to get an idea how much it costs, you can click on that button too. So stay tuned. We're going to have the SPCA on in just a second. Hi, I'm Jessie Walters with Charles Rutenberg. I have Diana Oberlander from the Suncoast SPCA and our special guest star that she's brought in, Gator, who I don't even know if you guys can see him. He's so dark. He matches my chair, but this is Gator. Gator, is that you? He's
Look,
like
who's
staring.
that, Gator?
Wait, do you see yourself yet? Look,
Who is that?
Who is that? You're so beautiful. I know. I know. I want to tell everybody about you. So he's so sweet. What a sweet dog.
Oh my
so
God,
tell
yes.
me, he's 1 years old?
Yep, he's a 1-year-old boxer mix, just fun guy.
So sweet.
He's the guy you bring to a party, right?
Yeah.
It's the one that's going to make you laugh and just have a
Yeah.
good time. And he can be chill,
Who's
he
that?
cannot be chill, but there's nothing
pretty.
we don't like about him.
Yeah, I mean, I want to trade my dog. Can I actually, if I give you two for one? Don't let my dogs hear you say that. But this one is he's so
Yes.
sweet. And he's muscly too. Yeah, I'm talking about you. I'm talking about you. Yeah.
And he's a good listener.
Yeah. I mean, this is like if you were single,
Better
this
than
is a good.
our
I know. Yeah. If you were single and you needed someone to talk to, I like how his tongue's hanging out of his
Gator's
mouth.
your guy.
Yeah, he is. He's a good listener. Likes walks on the beaches. Yeah.
Yeah, plays dress up, right?
Yeah.
Oh, look at how handsome.
Yeah. Look at
That's
you
you,
on there.
Gator.
He's looking at the one camera. Oh, there he is. Who is that? He's like, what is going on? Yeah. Yeah.
At
He's
least
so
he knows
cute.
who to be with.
Yeah. He's like, you got any more treats? Yeah. He's
okay.
Oh, there he is with a little bow tie on.
Oh,
So
isn't he handsome?
Yeah,
Look at
he's
how
really
handsome
pretty.
You are.
He is really pretty. So it says dogs no, cats no, because so he's like a one-man band. He likes to.
Correction to that. We've learned
okay.
that he
at the
is just selective about his friends.
Oh, okay.
So
like
you
most of
see-
us are. Oh, look at this one. This is awesome.
Right? I mean, right? Like he had
So
no problem
awesome.
in any of this stuff.
Oh my gosh, look at you. You're like a star on that. He's looking at himself.
It's like, yeah, I'm pretty good looking.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, you're like a star on there. I ain't never seen anything like that. I never seen anything like that.
Yeah, so I would
No,
say
no.
he's super playful.
Yeah,
so
he is.
It is a different style of dog he would need to be with, but
Yeah.
he's not.
Well, he's super strong. Like he feels
Yeah.
like I don't know how much
And
does he
he's
weigh?
like,
Like
what?
70 pounds? 60, 70?
I want to say 70, 75 maybe.
Yeah, he
He's
seems like
solid.
he's real muscly.
Yeah.
Very beautiful gator.
I know, with a great coat. It's almost like
Yeah.
a lab coat because
Yeah,
it's
it
so
does.
soft, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I
But-
know. Yeah, he looks like he I mean, I don't know if he would have some lab in him, but he's really pretty. But yeah, so what's his adoption fee?
His adoption fee is $250.
$250. Okay, and I got the
Yes,
fees.
the
new,
updated.
yeah, I have that too, so we can throw that up as well. So I know on the there adoption fees. We got
Yes.
senior dogs. We got
Yes.
regular dogs.
Yes. So our
Cats?
seniors went down
Yeah.
to 150, and that's just for the dog. So if the senior individual comes in,
Oh yeah, we were like, it's a double.
that was a double.
It's a double. Yeah. You get a double discount. Yeah, double dog discount.
Yeah. It's the triple D.
Yeah. We got the triple dog
Of the
discount.
dogs.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's
sure.
awesome. So, and obviously the cats too, you get the senior discount on and stuff.
Yes, of course. Yes.
So he likes some dogs, but I feel like he's a pretty good sized dog. So if you need like a dog, you feel, some people right now, they feel kind of insecure at home by themselves, you know what I mean? Or you're working from home. He's a good dog. He seems like he'd make you go out for a walk too, or, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
He'd make
when
you
I
get
first
up.
saw him today, he was in the yard and he was like bouncing up and down. It was so cute.
Yeah.
And then he calmed down.
Yeah.
So he gets excited initially,
Yeah.
and then he was like, and then he's like, just
He
give
likes
me
to
some
lean
love.
on you, I noticed.
He's a leaner, yeah.
Yeah, he's like
a
leaning on me.
leaner.
Are you leaning on me? Yeah. He's so cute. Gosh.
I know,
so-
he's such personality.
Yeah, he's
Kills
great.
me.
Yeah, I couldn't have you because I couldn't foster you because I'd be like, I gotta
Failure.
keep you. Yeah,
Foster
or fail.
fail.
I could see that. I could
Wah,
see
wah,
that.
wah.
I know. You're so sweet.
He's like, but no, it's okay.
I know. So I know we were talking about on the break that a lot of people are surrendering their animals right now because of financial reasons and
Yes.
time and stuff like that.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, people
Yeah.
are going back to work, so I think the
Yeah.
people who were fostering might be,
Yeah.
returning some of them. He just does this little sweet.
He's
This
like,
is
I'm trying to
almost
get
like
your.
suckling.
He's a diamond thief.
Yeah. She'll never know.
Yeah.
Line.
I'm getting that rock.
Yeah. But yeah, I can't even tell you. It's actually been making me sad lately. How many
Yeah.
phone calls
That
and
is
voicemail
sad.
messages I'm hearing about. I need to surrender my cat. I need to surrender my dogs.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm not kidding, 30, 40 people.
Oh my gosh, that's
So there's
crazy.
literally like a list.
I know you were saying the Pasco County Animal Control is full, right? With
Like,
certain-
it seems like everybody's full now. We're all referring to each other. We're like, call here, call there. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? See
Yeah.
if someone's got room. We're really, if we can get some out, we can take some in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And for whatever reason, we're not getting our cats out, and I'm not sure what that's all about.
Yeah, that's yeah.
And we're
'Cause
getting dogs out slowly.
I feel like it's not spring, but I feel like it's spring late or something with the cats because we've,
Yes.
I've seen a lot of
Yes.
kittens and people saying, oh, we didn't know there's kittens in our yard and like this month, whereas then usually that's like April.
Yeah,
you know what I
a little
mean?
earlier. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. We're getting all those calls.
Yeah.
And that's another thing that I think people don't know about Pasco County. There's no leash laws. So these cats have every right to be out and about there. Like, you can't do anything about it. You
Yeah.
can't bring them to anybody, not the county. There's nothing they can do. They're strays, they're wilds, and nobody
Yeah.
will take them.
Well, a good idea is because we had some in our neighborhood, and I packed them up, took them to
You did-
Brooksville Love,
Yes, and you got them fixed.
yeah, and they clipped their ear, and then they let them free, and then
That
they
would
can't
be
reproduce.
great.
Yeah,
That would be great if people would do that. That
Yeah.
would be great. That would make the problem less of a problem.
I want to say it was $25, and it wasn't.
yeah.
It wasn't a lot. The whole thing is
No,
time,
right?
It takes time.
And there are programs out there that'll do that.
There's
for
one
you.
in I forgot because I didn't know we were going to talk about it, or I would have had the information. But there's a there's one out of, I drove to Tampa, and it was the same thing. I had a whole bunch of kittens and a mama cat, and they fixed everybody. Everybody was old enough, and then I gave the kittens away when I got back, and then which were, like older kittens then, and then, and the mama cat was fixed, and I let her loose, and she wanted to go, she was feral.
Yes.
And I had found her in a home that up in the attic with the kittens. So that's how I actually found her. And so I brought her back, and because people were like, we don't want a cat. And
That's the right thing
yeah.
to do.
So
What
we
you
let
did.
her loose again, and all the neighbors fed her, and we fed her, but she
Well, now
didn't
you
want
know
any
she's
point.
not reproducing,
Yeah.
and so you have thousands of cats in the
Right.
neighborhood.
Yeah.
That totally needs to happen.
Yeah.
People feed them too, and so they keep coming back.
Right.
And a lot of people are like, yeah, I've been feeding them, but I can't really have them here. Oh, I'm sorry, we can't do
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah.
Unless they fix them. I mean, now we have people out there who go to those cat colonies and feed them. And sometimes if they find a really friendly cat, they'll take them in.
Yeah.
And they'll kind of socialize them.
Yeah, if
get
you
them all
can.
vetted.
Yeah.
And then they'll call me and say, can I bring in this cat and put him up for adoption with you? They don't want anything for it.
Yeah.
But this is a good cat who would make a good family pet.
Yeah, 'cause
and
you-
we'll take those.
Yeah, you domesticated it and stuff, made
they
it.
took the
Yeah.
time to
Yes.
fix them and do all that stuff, and they feel like they're not an outdoor cat now.
Right.
So
There's one in my neighborhood now. He's orange, and I feel like if I get him, he's gonna bite my face off. So I go near him, and he looks at me like,
he gives you the side
yeah.
eye.
He stares me directly in the eye, and he doesn't back up or anything. I'm like, I'm not gonna try.
Yeah, you're
She's-
like, okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
you're-
keep this.
You look cute. Yeah, I was like, you look cute from, and he always looks
from
like he's in a bad
8 feet away.
mood. He's probably really sweet, but he has a vibe to him that, because even though we have like one feral cat I can't catch, and you can put the stuff out for them.
Right.
But when she was born, she had a clipped ear apparently. So when I seen her and she was feral, I just figured she had already been fixed.
Right.
But then she had kittens, and so
Oh,
yeah, so
man.
yeah, so she just basically has a wonky ear.
Right.
And so so I didn't know.
So
that
she
was-
reproduced for a while
yeah,
before you knew.
yeah. So pretty much the neighbors are finding kittens right now. I'm like,
Yeah.
where is she at? But I mean, she's super feral. There's no way I could. So you have to put the cage out, catch her, you know,
Yep.
and then take her in. But yeah, but you have to do your part in your neighborhood, or else it just gets out of control.
Yeah.
So
And people get so upset about it, and I feel bad, and I feel horrible that we can't help them, and there's so many
Yeah.
of us. But everybody is coming the same way.
Yeah.
We have feral kittens, and with a mama,
yeah,
with 9 kittens, and they're 30 calls a day like that.
yeah. Oh my gosh.
You know what I mean? So it's
Yeah.
like, oh my gosh, we try
Yeah, it
and
makes
help
you
who we
feel
can.
so bad, for the people and stuff.
It does.
Yeah.
It really does. Yeah.
I know with a lot of people that are that I've seen on the lost and found pages, and people,
Yep.
I don't know if this is allowed, but I won't need to get rid of my pet. And then like some people will say, I just need $50 pet rehome, just to make sure they're
Yes,
going to a good
right,
place,
exactly.
which is kind of a good idea
Yep,
to,
a rehoming fee.
yeah, to make
for
sure they're going to a good place, because you just don't know. There's still a lot of bad people in this world where they
Yep.
get a hold of kittens and
Exactly,
puppies and
for
whatever,
sure. Yes.
So it's best to have like a little rehoming fee, or at least go to the house and check it out and do like a little background,
Right.
history on the people. Because, I mean, if you want the best for your dog, I mean, of course, the best thing if you're surrendering would
Right.
be if you had room,
I know. I
So-
wish there was a thing we could do,
Yeah.
to
make, I know it's because the Humane Society too, they get full, and then like you said, Pasco Animal Control, and
Yeah,
we
then
haven't
you're
even
like, call here, try here, try
Yeah.
there, we're like,
and we haven't even had hurricane season yet,
No.
so we really need I guess foster volunteers really to help out. Would it
that,
help?
and, if there's situations, I was thinking if there's situations where people are, it's a matter of just need food, I can't afford the food, or, I have a roof over my head, but I need to feed my animal. Okay, we could help out that with that. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
why couldn't we help out so your dog gets to stay with you or your cat gets to stay with you?
Yeah, that's a nice
I mean,
idea.
and some people are actually trying to, do a boarding situation
Yeah.
to avoid giving up their dogs too. I mean, bless their hearts
Yeah.
for trying to get creative. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's awesome.
But yeah.
Yeah, I know there was a lady who said she couldn't have her dog for,
Stay.
I think for like, I think it was like 2 months. She couldn't have her dog for, and I was like, but if you actually, if you do that as far as kennel wise, 2 months can cost you like could be like $800, by the time you're done.
Right. It's not going to work out well.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Financially, I don't
she
think.
inboxed me and I was trying to help her, but I was like, I don't know I can't take another one,
Yeah.
So I was just
I
like,
know.
oh gosh, because
We've been hunting for fosters lately too, trying to get some people who could just foster dogs to allow us to take.
Yeah, and it's right now too at the summertime. Some teachers are off, and if they get bored, it's nice to, a good way to
Have a
give
companion
back.
in your home for a little bit while you're home. Yeah.
And are
for
you
sure.
still looking for volunteers?
Yes, we are
Okay.
now. Like
Good.
for sure, and work too. So if people are looking for work too, they should
Apply.
call us up.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
for
you can
sure.
call and apply online?
They can call. I don't know about the online if that's
Right now?
working,
Oh,
but
okay.
I would definitely call,
Okay.
leave a voicemail, and we'll get back to them
Hi.
with information that we can give.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
So sweet. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, so there you go. There's your the information up. Yeah,
Yep,
it's one of your
the
friends. Do
website.
you know that dog?
No.
Yeah,
No.
so that's pretty neat. And do you guys still have the Amazon wish list of things that you need, or?
It's there. I still have to. I feel like sometimes it's working
Yeah.
and sometimes it's
Yeah.
not. So I know it's like a work in progress.
Yeah.
Hopefully,
What do
I'll
you
have
need?
something
What
for
are
you
your
soon.
What are your needs if they have extra
You
stuff?
know what? Treats.
You're getting hyped up. Are you getting hyped up?
He's like, I'm moving in.
Are you coming in for the hug? Are you coming in for the hug? Oh my gosh! I know you're so sweet.
I know,
Okay,
right?
okay, you're my best friend.
Come on, you can't be all up.
I'm
in
just
our
gonna
face.
hold him for a second.
Yeah. Yeah, we can always use like cleaning supplies, laundry detergent, treats for the dogs, toys for the dogs, like kind of sturdy dogs. We have a lot of dogs like Gator who are, tough players. So some
Yeah.
of those weakling toys are
Yeah.
pretty much, 30 seconds and you're
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, I
bye-bye.
can see that. Mm-hmm. This is my best friend. I'm gonna have to tell my husband something when I get home.
honey.
This is Gator. He'll be like, oh my gosh, he'll want to kill me.
But he's so cute.
Yeah, it was. My dog. He hasn't been feeling well, and I know you guys always say the pumpkin's good.
Mm-hmm.
So I tried that and stuff. Had to end up taking him to the vet and everything, and he's doing better now. But he's on antibiotics and stuff.
What was going on?
You know what? He was. They were saying he was eating cat Tootsie Rolls. That's what they were saying. Cat. He was eating the cat
yes,
stuff.
cat poop.
When we walk around the block, the neighbors, like you said,
Yep.
their cats are outside. So I don't know what exactly he ate, but he ate something bad. Yeah, I feel like we're best friends now.
I know.
This is my best
Yeah, you
friend.
can't have any issues with like
Yeah.
distance. He
Yeah.
likes to be right there
Yeah.
with you.
Yeah, he's smothering. He smothers you in love. Yeah. This is I feel like I like dogs like this,
Yes.
though, when they're all huggy and sweet and kissy, even though they kind of goober your face up
Yeah.
and stuff.
But
Yeah.
still, yeah,
It's
I'm with you
nicer.
too. That's what he's just a fun guy.
Yeah, he's nice.
an awesome all-around dog.
Yeah.
Like, will go well anywhere.
Yeah, he's good. He's like a good beach dog or park dog or
Yep.
in the car.
He's great on the
Did you
leash. He's great in the car. Oh
yeah.
my gosh, great in the car.
Yeah, I can see
Yeah.
that. Yeah, you're so funny.
He's very well-rounded.
Yeah. Yeah, he's good. But what was I going to say? So when we were talking, so that you needed those, what about cat litter? Did you say cat litter?
We're good on cat litter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
you got like a pallet of cat litter?
we got a right from Publix, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Donated a pallet. So
Oh,
we
that's
are
nice.
good there. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, but toys for kittens too.
Oh,
would be good.
okay.
Oh my God, that's so cute.
Yeah, he's like hugging me.
He's so sweet.
Are we friends? Okay, I think I'm going to have to put you down. Okay. You're going to eat my earring. I think I'm going to get in trouble. Rob's going to be like, he ate the microphone out of
Your
your ear.
dog at home is going to give you the business.
Yeah.
I'm telling you that.
He's going to be like, who is that
Who
dog?
are you with?
I know. You're so silly.
Oh, my
But even his little markings on his face is pretty with
so
and his
cute,
chest
right?
too, with the white and little white
Yes.
paws. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know how anybody could give him up. He's so amazing.
I know.
You're so lovable. But yeah, I mean, right now, we always talk about COVID. Everybody's, it's we're on the upswing, but people, like you said, have to go back to work, and if they're unemployed, and maybe they got a dog during COVID, because he's a year, right?
Yeah. it's
So
all
he's
good.
right at the COVID, price. I mean, price
Yeah.
point. He's right at the
Time.
COVID timeline. Sorry,
Yeah.
everything's price point with me. But yeah, you gotta calm down.
Job hazard.
Yeah. Real estate. How much is this dog worth?
Right.
Let me do a evaluation.
Right.
Let me do an evaluation. You're making me drop my
Dude,
stuff. He's like, right in.
That.
Yeah. Are you manipulating me?
Yes, he is.
Yeah, and if you don't need a paper shredder, you can just use him. Yeah, that was my notes, but that's okay because it's all about you.
That's right. It's all about you, Gator.
Well, because now we're playing, so okay.
There you go. You're gonna.
Yeah, I'm getting him hyped up. I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
I'm gonna make him like wreck everything. I'll get in trouble if he grabs the microphone and starts running with it.
Don't have Jessie.
Yeah, no more dogs. Yeah, he's really cute. But so also when we were talking about the, are you getting the dogs from animal control, or you don't
No.
even have time now, right? Because they're just all calling you.
Right. We are literally just taking in owner surrenders each
Okay.
week.
Oh.
And we get call after call. So yeah.
And you were saying like 30 calls a day.
Yeah. Well, there's.
Oh my gosh.
With messages of cat surrender, dog surrender, kittens.
Oh wow.
It's heartbreaking.
Yeah. Well, too. I mean, when you get a dog or a cat, they're supposed to be for life. I know people have financial problems, but they should be part of the family. I know some people it's easy for them, and some people, it is gut wrenching. You were talking about different stories, bringing it to tears,
Right.
So, but yeah, thanks so much for bringing him in. I know Gator's going to get adopted right away because he's awesome.
I know,
very
right?
sweet, and he's young, and he wants to go for walks and play and
Have
stuff.
fun.
He's really cute. So thanks for bringing him in. Special thank you to my sponsors, to Nightberry Title Services, and to also Dylan Gaston from the mortgage firm. Thanks so much, and you guys have a great week.